Well, the Trump administration's decision to pull out of the Iran nuclear deal could cost you at the pump. Analysts say gas prices could jump as much as 25 cents a gallon. But rising oil prices also fueling a rally in energy stocks. Let's bring in PwC partner Mitch Roeschelle and Doug Flynn, certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's first talk about gas prices. Got to get to this, Mitch. I mean, we're talking about a big hit at the pump. Iran, of course, as you know, is the world's fifth largest oil producer, and that oil is going to be taken off a line. What do you see happening to the consumer?
So, by the way, in anticipation of this happening in the month of March and April, we're already up about 10, 11, 12%. So the consumers are already feeling it at the pump, and we're about to enter the very busy time for driving. So I think the consumers are going to feel this in the pocketbook for sure. All
right, Doug, talk to me about these energy stocks. We're looking at big gains in the pre-market right now. We're going to be watching ExxonMobil, Chevron, all of this, of course, good for shareholders.
Sure.
But what does this, again, mean for the economy on the other side of it?
Yeah, you know, what happened is last year energy stocks were one of only two sectors that were down in a very positive year. And actually the 5-year number in energy stocks, if you look back the last 5 years, it's the worst performing sector. So we kind of were overdue and ready for some kind of a catalyst to cause a rebound in energy prices and energy stocks for investing. And I think you're seeing that now. So look, we can get up to the high 70s, I think, but beyond that, it really can't fundamentally support that at the current level.
I don't know. I have to, just really quick though, I mean, look at what's happening with Venezuela. I mean, Venezuela, the collapse that's happening there, they've got the largest oil reserves in the world. I mean, isn't that a factor too?
It is, but here's what happens. If prices get up to the high 70s and certainly 80, then U.S. producers are going to come even more online, and then you get some downward pressure on prices. So look, prices can definitely go up, oil prices will go up, energy stocks will benefit, but at some point it becomes an incentive for other companies in the United States to do more, and then you get a little bit of softening at that point, but we're a ways away from that.
So many names to follow. Mitch, I want to ask you about something. David Lee Miller brought this to us in his report. Siemens AG, of course a German-based company, saying that they will, of course, comply with whatever the rule is going to be, but we don't know yet what the Germans and the UK and the French are actually going to do. So American companies as well are going to have to kind of wait and see, don't you think, in all of this?
No question. It's not just oil. So there are some big folks that began trading in some respects with Iran, but now they can't. So there could be actually a loss of jobs in the United States with some manufacturers who are beginning to sell products that now would be subject to sanctions.
Yeah, and of course, I should say, to be clear, any American company is going to have to follow the law. But at the same time, Doug, we're going to hear from the Boeing CEO today. That's one of the big names that's been thrown about as somebody that's going to be taking a hit from this. They'd already signed deals for aircraft with the Iranians. That train left the station in 2016.
Yeah, you know, look, everything with geopolitical concerns is that there's a winner and a loser as things change. What's crazy to me is this was not a secret. Trump has been saying he's going to do this for a long time. So if you look at where there was opportunity and where there were risks, this is usually geopolitical issues come out of as a surprise. I don't think anyone should be surprised that this was coming. He's been talking about it for a long time. So preparing for this, doing things as a business owner, as a CEO of a firm is important to have done. Maybe they've hedged some of that, but they're going to take a hit.
Doug, Mitch, such a big story. We're going to keep following it. Thanks, guys, for being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
So many implications of that story going on all levels of the economy.
Yeah. God.